Hey, you two friends and family. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope that everything's going really, really good for you. I wanted to get on here just briefly. It's not going to be anything spectacular. So if you're looking for greatness, this probably isn't going to be the video for you. And hopefully it won't go very long. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard to go shorter and more time efficient and all that stuff. Keep them shorter. But I had something happen today that I wanted to share with you. I was going through the house doing all my duties, doing the laundry, cleaning the kitchen, doing the cooking, taking care of the animals, bathing one of them because he got all icky, and changing the linens on my bed, and, taking care of Mama, getting her room done, taking care of the kids, all the things that I do in a day. And all this time I was doing this thinking about the things I've been seeing on YouTube and the way it's been affecting me. Some of the stuff doesn't affect you very good. It gets so up, down, up, down, up, down, emotional and concerning. And yeah, some of it worrisome. And I have to keep grabbing into that faith, and remembering that hope lives in faith. And then I got to thinking about my life. I got to thinking, what if? What if something does happen? What if? What if? What if? What if? All these things that we hear about on YouTube, the scary stuff I'm talking about, the things that are really unnerving, you know, what if those happen? Where am I at? Where am I at emotionally, mentally? And I got thinking about my life. So many things that you guys don't even know about me. Did you know that I was in tumbling and gymnastics as a kid? That I was on the swim team and junior life saving, and that I was a junior lifeguard? And did you know that, oh, I was good at marbles. Oh my goodness, was I good at marbles. Yeah, I had a crush on Teddy, and he didn't like me no more after I won his great big boulder. No, it was bigger than a boulder. Great big marble. I should have pulled it out and showed it to you. I still have all my marbles. Yeah, I do. Got them all. I don't know why. I just kept them. Because it was an achievement. I wanted to beat those kids. I wanted to beat every boy with marbles. There wasn't any girls playing marbles. They were playing jacks. And I played jacks too, but I kind of got kicked out of the jack team. All the girls playing jacks because my mother taught me her version of jacks, and it wasn't right. It was cheating. Yeah. So I lost my interest in jacks. Anyway, tetherball. Boy, was I good at tetherball. I was so good at tetherball that I actually split my hand open hitting the tetherball. Yeah. Anyway, always wanted to be a writer. Wanted to live up on a mountain in a cabin with a creek. Oh, yes, I did. And I wanted to have my own meadow where I could look out in the morning and I'd see the deer and the squirrels and the chipmunks and birds. And I'd watch as the wind blew through the meadow, and I'd watch the flowers dance. I visualized all this, and I wanted to be the great writer. I wanted to write great books, books where words would touch people's emotions and build love. Not romance books, real life books, about everyday life, but the good side of life. Yeah, that's what I wanted to be. And then I became a mother. And then I wanted to be the greatest mother ever. Greatest mother in the whole world. Yeah. Oh, that first child. Oh my goodness. Wow. Certainly did. Did you know that I'm a great cook? I am. I love to cook. Absolutely love to. I write children's books, stories, poetry, songs. For every child that's come into my life, I've written songs. I certainly have. I love to write. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of writing. Notebooks and notebooks and journals and shelves filled with writing. I just love to write. I certainly do. So I guess I am a great writer, a great author. Although the only thing that ever got published was my first children's book, right there. I did all of the illustrations and everything by myself. Everything's colored with Crayolas because that's what children do. Yeah. Nice, shiny little book. Very first one that ever was bound. But I have boxes of stories. I love to write. I've thought about sharing a story hour, where I could tell a story. Not in an hour, guys. No, I wouldn't take up anybody's time spending a whole hour. Maybe I'd have to have part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, in parts. So don't panic. Not one of those great big long ones, and I'm at 7 minutes right now, and I'm trying to talk as fast as I can so that I don't drag this out. Because I know that it's not appreciated, taking up time. Time. So much time. Did you know I used to have a bistro? I was a great bowler. I was in the Women's International Bowler tournaments. Yeah. Loved to bowl. Yeah, I did. And the bistro, always wanted to have my own little bistro. And I had it. I certainly did. Oh, yes, I did. For just under 3 years. It was successful, too. It was very popular. And I did almost all the work by myself. It was hard to find good help where I lived. And dependable help. But it was successful. Popular. To this day, people still comment and say they wished I was still open, wish they could still get my food. But the city had to condemn the building because of its age. And they tore it down. Tore it down. Broke my heart. Oh, that devastated me. But then I had to look at it realistically. It was a goal that I achieved, and I did very good at it. I enjoyed it. It was a happy time in my life. And I have so many happy times in my life. So many. Absolutely great times. I've been thinking about all that. And thinking about how my life has gone. And even though it was a struggle, it was very hard. Very hard. See, I grew up very poor. Extremely poor. So poor that when I didn't have shoes, I would wear my mama's. And my mama was a waitress. Her shoes were very worn, but very comfortable. She used to go and buy my clothes at the Methodist shop, which was a used clothing shop. One day she bought me this beautiful, oh my gosh, beautiful yellow dress. It had lace and satin, and it made me feel like a princess. It certainly did. I couldn't wait to wear that to Sunday school. So I put it on one day, and then I grabbed the only shoes that I had to wear, which were Mama's waitress shoes, and they were red, of all things, red. Yellow dress, red shoes. And I'll never forget walking up to the church and going up the stairs, and standing there in front of me was Colette, along with a lot of adults. And Colette spotted the dress and knew the dress and scrutinized me, embarrassed me, humiliated me, crushed me because I was wearing her throwaway dress. And she wasn't real big on my red shoes either. I turned and ran and cried all the way home. But I remember I said a very special prayer for Colette that day. I felt really bad for her because she didn't know how much I loved her. And she didn't understand how happy I was and how much not only did I love her, but I loved her throwaway dress. I certainly did. I never wore it again, though. No. Mama took it back for me to the Methodist shop, and we traded for another one. A big woman's dress that Mama cut down and made into the snappiest, sharpest outfit. A pleated skirt and a black short-sleeved that she put. Oh, you would have had to have seen it. A lot of my friends asked if my mother would make them one. That's how nice it was. Even Colette. It was great. I had a great life. All the way up to today. And I still have a great life. I have super, super, super great friends in all of you. I have a great backyard. Birds and squirrels and all kinds of things. Flowers that dance in the wind. A garden. Yeah. 2 peach trees. 2 apricot trees. 2 apple trees. Oh, pardon me, 3 apple trees. And 2 walnut trees. Yes. Wonderful. I still love to cook. I still love to write. And I love to laugh and love. I do. And you know, guys, what I've learned is even though some of these videos are frightening or scary, and even though there's some people that bite at each other and you know what I'm talking about, the bickering that's going on around us, is still great. It's absolutely great. And it doesn't matter if we have 1 day, 1 second, 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. We need to make the best of what we've got. We need to enjoy it. We need to share the best part of our lives. And I've got so many best parts that I'd love to share with you. You know, I've been thinking about doing a cooking video. I've been thinking about sharing some of my writings. You know, reading the Big Green Hill. And there's 3 parts to that. That's a trilogy. There's 3. I've been thinking about doing all those. You know, sharing some of my children's songs with you. Just enjoying, laughing, sharing, loving, caring here on YouTube. Finding the importance of unity and of joy. Changing the focus from just this bad and the worrisome stuff to the great stuff. Because if there is a great big rock or planet or second sun or whatever it is, and I don't really know, but should I be afraid? Should I be concerned? Should I be panicking? No, I'm going to prepare just in case we need it. But whatever happens, happens. I can't stop anything. I can't change anything except to be happy right now. Happy in our now. And sharing some of the greatness, some of the hope, because I've got a lot of faith. And inside faith is hope. That's where our hope is. I love you guys. Whole bunches. I certainly do. And I share with all of you these great big hugs because they're so real. And jelly beans, guys. We all need jelly beans. We do. Anyway, so if my future videos get a little crazy, or if I just pop on, with a little poem or a little short story or a thought, it's just because I think you're great and I love you all. And I want to share some of the best parts of who I am with all of you. That's how important you are to me. Love you all. And I will catch you guys later. I certainly will. Thank you for you. And thank you for being in my now. All of you. And some of you, you know how special you are to me. Catch you guys later.